Hello, Lorna the Lurker. Hi. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. If you're new here, hi, hello and welcome. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. We are continuing with the tag book that was started last Thursday. We'll do a tag swap in the Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts Facebook page once a month. Last year it was ATCs, this year it's tags. So if you would like to join in, go and join over there. It's a lovely, lovely group. Absolutely fantastic. We did the bones of it on Thursday. I didn't like this fabric on it, so I redid mine and covered it all in fabric. I haven't added the papers to anything yet. But yes, I'll explain all that in a minute anyway. But I'm just going to do the technology side of things and let people come in, and we'll get started with the pages very soon. Again, there's no plan. We're totally winging it as we do. So 1 second. I am live on Facebook and YouTube, so if I am chatting to somebody that is not there, that is why. Hi, Jane. So I will be 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There we go. So yes, hi Maureen. So again, what I did was, I haven't stuck these on yet. So last Thursday we added the fabric and then we did these pages. I didn't like the fabric that I put on. I felt it was too thin. I could see the cardboard grey behind it. So I changed it for this thicker calico linen stuff. I haven't added any papers or anything to it yet, but I will. I'm just going to finish off the front. All I did to the front instead of this fabric panel was I just put like the tutu netting behind just for texture. And we're going to add the flowers and the rainbow on, because again, I wasn't really keen on any of it. I didn't like how the paper creased underneath this thin fabric. It's all trial and error though when you're playing with stuff, and it depends on what you like and what you've got. Oh, what did you say? Everyone hits Emma. No, that's just the dogs. That's just the dogs. Oh, Bella's been on top form today. We knew what you meant, Lorna. Well, I am just going to glue these on just whilst we're waiting. So again, this is from the collage kit. Now with fabric, it does take things a little while to stay down, but I think we'll be fine. So again, this is completely up to you what you do with it, how you decorate the front. It's your tags, it's your book. Even if you fill it up, add the pages and things, and then add the front cover later. You don't have to decorate the front cover straight away. So the pages, I've used 12 by 12 black cardstock, and I've cut them because the journal is 5 by 9. I have cut them into 12 by 4 3/4, just so that nothing's peeping out. And then all I'm going to do is sort of, because the pages aren't going to be the same for everything. I want them different. I don't want it to be exactly the same. Obviously you can if you want it to be on yours, but yeah. So that's on. That's nearly on. That's on now. So the front cover, we added ribbons last time. I have got, because I didn't have any more of the other ribbon, so I'm using black what's it called, like chiffon stuff, and it was this, and I've just cut it in half down the middle to add, because this is how I'm going to put my pages in. If you want to sew it in, whatever you want. Yeah, the sock thief. It's the pair of them. They love socks. Anything they shouldn't have, really. Tea towels, socks, anything at all. So again, all I'm doing is tying it in a knot, wrapping it around, tying it in a knot, and that is where the pages will slip into. So I thought 3, but you could actually do 1 for each page if you wanted to. So you could have 12 on here, but I am going to fancy the edges up with different ones once the pages are in, so it's a really tactile and Lovely. So all I'm doing is inside, just the same as last week, just tying it, and the pages will go into this lovely because it's a nice thin chiffony fabric. And then we'll get cracking. You love the daisy. The very cute daisy. These are the images I used. Remember the table I did that got sat on and broke? It was just a cheap IKEA table. I think it was a £5 when we got them. To be honest, I think I had it in a house three houses ago. The little table. Come on, Emma. Fingers and thumbs. Oh, there we go. So I've got them tassels at the back now, and I've got a place to put my pages. So I'm going to move that to one side. Now, I've got, it's 12 by 12 cardstock I've used, so I've cut it 4 3/4. Again, you can make yours any size that you want. You can have it horizontal, you can have it vertical, whatever you like. And all I've done is, because we're going to have to make the pages fit, is I popped it in the book and folded it here to where the length that I'm going to need it. So when it's in the book, it's not going to pop out the side. And this is what I'm going to work off. This is going to be the size. So I'm going to fold another one the same. So again, black on blacks maybe is not the best idea, but, and even if it's a little bit short, you can score them if you want. But again, it's up to you. It's yours. Hi, Helen. Oh, again, putting them all together and I'm folding it down. They might all be slightly different, but again, I'm not fussed about it. The craft police won't come. It's not the end of the world. And then this one I'm going to put in half. I'm going to do 3 like that. So I've got 3. This length is, I can tell you exactly how I folded it, is because 5 by 9. Mine's 7.5, so mine's maybe a little bit shorter this time. I was doing 12, 5, whatever size I said last week anyway. Mine's 7 and a, what did I just say, Emma? Me and measurements, this is why I don't measure. 7.5. So 7.5 and I'm folding it. So you'll have a 4.5 inch flap after a 12 by 12 bit of paper. But again, it does not have to be exactly the same. So I've got 3 like that. And then I'm going to fold 3 like this, which is directly in half. 1, 2. And this is where it becomes like a jigsaw for me, because I haven't got a plan. I never do have a plan. I'm going to put these ones to one side for now. And I'll just kind of put them together as I go. So for the first one, the page, that is the page that's going to go in. And this one is going to go, so it goes right to the end here, like that. And then I am going to glue, and I'll push it up so you can see. I am going to glue, so that goes right up to the edge here. This is the ones that I've folded in half. And this bit here, I'm going to glue down so it stays on, but I'm only going to glue the sides. Know what I mean? Am I making any sense at all? So it'll be from here just a little way up. Any other glue will dry clear, or you can wipe it away if you go too high. And that is that. And pop it down. If you don't go high enough, you can always add more. And that is how you're going to make the pages fit. And then you've got this extra flappy bit here, which you can pop another tag in if you want. But you've also got a pocket here, which I will show you in 1 second. So I don't think I've gone high enough with the glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this up now. I know where it's supposed to be, and have it there. I'll give it a second. Hi, Sarah. Am I making any sense so far? Have I really complicated it when all I'm doing is gluing 2 bits of paper together? And all of this will have the pretty paper on from the Colour Create kits, and it will be all lovely. So I think I'll probably do every page like this, and this will sit in the book like hang fire. What have I done? I've overlapped everything. So this one here, move that one up. So this here is going to sit in like this. And then this bit here is a pocket. Am I making sense? Makes sense? Excellent. And then this bit here can also be a pocket to put another tag in. Obviously, you can tab it in and stick it up a little bit. So we've got 1 tag, 2 tag. And this one, we can pop a pocket on here, which is 3 tag. Obviously, it depends on what size tags you get. But I very much doubt most people are going to make gigantic tags to sell, to send to people. So I think this is going to be it for each page. So I'm going to do the other 2. So again, this one here, 7.5, and then whatever's left. And then these are 6 inches because it is half a 12-inch bit of card. Right. I think I've explained it to myself now as well. So again, just adding in. Wait, let me glue works. Making sense, making sense. Excellent. Has everybody had a nice start of the week? I've got Christopher at the dentist tomorrow. That'll be fun. In fact, I might glue the bottom of this one as well. And I can always go back and glue the bottom of the other one to make it a proper pocket so nothing falls out the bottom. So again, up like that. And then down, and it will keep everything nice and straight. And like that. So it now opens like that and like that. So it's a bit like a zigzag inside of a journal. And again, you can add as many pages as you want, like I say, but it's 12 months for the tag journal. So I'm thinking 12 spots to put your tags and then add extra in if you want to. And then I'll do the last one. And I feel like we're getting somewhere. Excellent. Are you going to craft as well? A crafty day and lunch with the parents. On this side. There we go. And you can round all your corners off if you've got a corner rounder. I did have one kicking about, but it's vanished off the face of the earth. So, yes. So again, the goodie bags are actually flying out, and all I'm hearing is excellent feedback about them. So there is still some left. Again, it's dies, stamps, papers, paints. There might be a couple of stickers in there, but there's not many. And no 2 bags are the same. So if you ordered 3, you wouldn't get any repeat products. I've had so much fun making them. Just adding that in there. And for anybody else who hasn't heard, I do have a website. It's emmashappyplace.co.uk, and you can buy all my Colour Create kits there and more. So for any new people. So I'm thinking you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 technically, because add more pockets in. Right, let's do this. I'm thinking for this one we need a pocket on the bottom. So on a 12 by 12 bit of paper, you left over some strips of about 2.5 inches. Let's see. Yeah, give or take 2.5 inches. So instead of wasting it, I thought we could just add them in, but I think we need to decorate it first with some pretty papers. So I will grab some. I have got a whole heap next to us. Oh. So I'm hoping the girls are tired. Hoping that they are. Bella's got a ball. It's called a giggle ball, and it goes all the time when she's playing with it. and she's had that out for half an hour. Luna just looks as if she's lost the plot because she makes the same noises as this ball. It's horrific. And, she's had that out for a little while. So I'm just going to grab a few just so we've got plenty of options. And then I'll take the borders off. And I've got the guillotine out so I can take that. You won't have to painfully watch us do each one at the same time. I can do a few at a time. Yeah, I'm still in the kitchen. Of course I'm still in the kitchen. I can't even get in the room at the minute. And if I did, the girls would just be insane. The Room of Doom will get done though this year, and I will get back in. I want it so the girls can come in with us and have a bed in there. But at the minute, because all the shelves I had all ended up in a heap on the floor, nothing is nice. It's not a nice room to be in, to be honest. There is other stuff in there. There's stuff that needs to go to the tip. Basically, I was in the rubbish room, which started off as a dining room, but of course I went in there and then other stuff got put in there, and then, yeah, as it happens. And then Daniel moved out and his room got took over by stock and website things. So, because I did have plans to turn that into like a studio so I could do my lives and stuff. But again, it doesn't work out that way. So I've got different papers from different colour Cricut kits. We're going to start off with this one. And because I did them at 4 3/4, I'm going to go 4.5. Oh, 4.5. And I can't remember what I said the pages were. Was it 7.5? Let's try 7 and then I can always 6. We'll go about there. Actually, we'll go to 6 because I'm going to have a bottom on them. Oh, I'll do a couple at a time. And keep all your scraps, keep everything. Don't throw anything out. So let's go. We'll go to 6.5 on some. And then we'll decide where they're going to go by 4.5. And we'll start off with these ones and then we can add more in different sizes if need be. So, again. So because we've got a pocket here, we don't want this to come all the way up, but you can sort of decorate it up. Excellent, Jane. That's fabulous news. That is absolutely fabulous news. Oh, I'm going to fold this back so we've got a white line as well. Just to fancy it up a little bit. Just because we can. And then I'm going to glue this bit down. And it just adds another layer. You can use different colour paper or cardstock. Hi, Pamina. If you would like to. But I'm thinking the white might add another layer of something. And then we can grab, let's go with blue. Do I have a thingy tool? I do behind us. Bear with. I'll grab one. Oh. I'm thinking blue. Just to change it up a bit from my usual black or brown. And it will show up a bit different on the black paper. So again, because the pocket is here, all I'm going to do is, and I think folding the white bit over at the top could actually make it seem more like a pocket, and you could write on who the particular tag is off, or the date or the month or something. But you could also leave it so it's another pocket And you could tuck other things in as well. So instead of gluing it all the way around, I'm just gluing the edges and having that there. So it just creates another pocket. And I mean, this book, you could do so many things to it. You could have other flappy bits and foldy bits. And so we've got a pocket. How can I show you? We've got a pocket here now. And we've got another pocket here. And then we're going to have another pocket on here, actually. We could have another pocket. We're not pockets everywhere. So this one is going to not fit. So what I'll do is we will add... So it's just a case of you measuring however big your journal is in the pages and where you want to add pockets. Again, measuring stuff is not my thing. I do for yous as I'm doing it. But for me, I just sort of fold it and hope for the best. Or put it down, mark it with my nail, and then hope for the best. So this one is going to be too big there. Where did I cut this one? Oh, for this side. I'll do another bit for that. So we're going to pop this one on here further up because we're going to have another pocket on the back. And we'll see. So again, as long as this bit's fine, doesn't matter about this bit. This bit here, we are going to... Where's the other bits of paper gone? Here. Actually, what we're going to do is fold this one back as well. And this can be another pocket. So again, with this. And I think it'll be quite a nice way to record things, even if you don't put tags in it and you put letters or photographs or different places that you've been. I think it'll be nice. Yeah, well, you could write dates and things on. It doesn't have to be just for tags, this could be for anything. I'll take that off. It's supposed to stop your glue from drying up if you lose the lids. I lose the lids for everything. Do you know what it is? I think I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Totally useless. And then glue. Again. And then depending on the size of the tag, you can pop it in different places, or you can do it month by month. Oh, I'll have that one here. I don't think I've folded that very straight, but then you can add other things in to do more with. So this one here, just need a midge's eyelash off that. And we're not going to fold this one because it's not going to be a pocket. And then this is my measuring technique. Yeah, I go like that. And that's where I cut. It's because when I measure, I get numbers wrong. I failed maths with a capital F at school. So when I do have numbers, it never goes right. I mean, not that it's I did never want to be a rocket scientist, so maths wasn't the be all and end all. But that is how I measure. And that's how I measured at school, and how the midge's eyelash. Right? Do you know those little, does everybody call them midges? Those horrible little biting flies from the summer? I was at a northern thing. Are they actually called midges? There we go. So now we have a pocket here, a pocket here, and if you wanted to, you could cut your half circle out so it's even more obvious, especially if you're giving it as a gift. And then we have a pocket here. So 1, 2, 3 pockets on the first page. And this one hasn't got a pocket on yet, but it will have, because we're going to use the black strips that were left off cutting the 12 by 12 card. And again, that's where I'm cutting. Oh, knocking you sideways with it. Oh, can't see. Actually, just take a little bit more there. I may as well cut another one while I'm on. There. And I'll just come back to the paper once these are on. So again, have I got... So if you haven't got a half circle punch, what you could do is do this. And rather than, if you didn't want to write on the black card for marks, score it, because you can see on black card where it's supposed to be. So I just use like a pokey tool there. And scissors. Scissors, scissors, scissors. Oh, there's some. And just, I'll do it with this one. I'm not going to do it with them all because I can't hit the middle very well. Look, that's nowhere near the middle. Yeah, they're all called midges. They are horrible little things. Apparently I went to Kielder Water with my mum and dad when I was a baby, and I came back and they'd eaten us alive. I don't get bitten as much now, but Christopher does. So I don't know if I just got older and it didn't taste as good or what. But I'm quite pleased I don't. But my dad, he gets bitten by everything. Horseflies, love them. So here, you'd have to cut another circle into when you're backing it on, when you're putting your coloured paper on. Which is why I don't tend to do it, because I would forget that. So, we'll grab this bit here. And all I'm going to do is, again, you want it smaller so you can see the black outline. And it looks different to the top bit. So, measured there and I've measured there. And that is it. Again, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but use a ruler and measure it how you want to measure it. Everybody's different and there's no right or wrong. I don't care what anybody's... Actually, I don't care what anybody says. So even if you do the first one like me and you put it on and then see where it needs cut, what number, which is another thing I can do sometimes, which is 4 1/4, say, and then you can cut more to that size if you plan on doing them all the same size, which I mean might not probably work out all the same size because they're all the same size pages with the same sort of setup. No problem. Yeah, it must be a thing with them being near water. I can't remember going to Kielder Water. Right. And you see here, I would have had to cut it out, but I'm just going to hide it under here and pretend I didn't cut that oval out, because, to be honest, what I'd probably do is mat and layer it, then cut it out if I was going to do it. But so far, we have all of this done. Now, we do need a bit on here, which could be another pocket, to be honest. Let's go with... not that one. We'll go with this one, actually, just because. And then we'll fold it back again. And you could have tags for 24 months or 3 pages at this rate. But again, it's not just for tags, this. I'm doing it with the idea that we're going to put our tags in it from the tag swap. But it could be anything at all. What's everybody else's plans for the week? Has everybody got crafty plans? I've got Chris at the dentist tomorrow morning, which of course will be absolutely awesome fun. A dentist visit. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put it that way so the tag goes into here. Just so it doesn't fall out, you know, if you're picking it up and carrying it around. So I won't do them all because they will all be done the same as this. I can do the other pages off here. I just wanted to give you the idea of how many places, tuck spots and things you can get just off. Well, we're not even into one yet. We've got the back one to do. So again, with this one, we're now going to do this one here. And again, fold it back because it is going to be a pocket. And then we'll count how many places we've got to put tags, and we probably don't even need to make any more. We'll be able to fit them all in here. Oh, are you dreading it, Maureen? It might be quite nice, you know, it might be quite pleasant. Oh, again, you don't have to do these folding it back though. This was just an idea that popped into my head when I was doing it. Again, I do want to stress there's never ever a plan. There's kind of the idea there that I want to do, but there's never ever a plan. That is not straight at all, but we can hide it. We can hide all of the mistakes. Happy little accidents. And then again here. And that is a pocket. So we've got, let's grab me a little bit of, so we have one here, one here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there will be 7 on the back. So that's 7 pockets just for the first page alone. But you don't have to make it a pocket at all. Obviously I'm going to because I can, but it could just be mat and laid like this. Yeah, it does. It will help strengthen it as well. It's a nice place to, it'll definitely strengthen the top, you know, when you're taking them in and out and things can get torn. But if you don't want to fold it over, what you could do is just glue a piece of card behind and it'll give you the same sort of strength. Or glue a bit of fabric behind and it will strengthen it forever. Or use your bookbinding tape. Your bookmaking tape, which is made of fabric. Oh, fabulous. I bet they're well, more well behaved than my two. I glue off my finger. Oh. So if anybody's thinking of making memory books or things like that, this is another perfect way to do it. And you can add even more pockets as well. Because this here could be on. But then, oh, what you could do is another strip here and add another pocket. You could go on for days with it. In fact, do you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. And then you can watch back and take what you would like to do from it and add more. Or add in, instead of this, you could sort of add the pocket and then inside the pocket fold in a half page and have another flip bit. There's loads you can do. Once you get started, you see the possibilities of adding so much more. Oh, again, another pocket. So I think we've got nearly 10 pockets just on the first page alone. But then if you're making the tag for yourself as well at the same time, so I know some people like to make, Jane, you do it, don't you? You make like an extra one, so you've got a record of what you send as well and what you make. So this is the first one. This is one 12 by 12 bit of paper has made this whole page here. So this first one. all together. And then the other 3 in there, you can do whatever you like. And it'll sit nice because we've given it a 1.5 inch spine. What's it called? Oh, again. But on here as well, you could add your papers and have another tag. Or you could just, let's do that. Oh, I've got 2 there. Oh, so that you can still see the fabric behind, which I quite like the fabric. It's a very organic looking colour and will lend itself to so much, from vintage to modern to whatever you want to do with it. So we'll have that there. And then we can add so that there. So this is going to be another pocket. So I've got 2 pockets on the front as well. So wedding albums would be good like this as well, where you want to add absolutely loads of spaces to put things, from arrangements and things like that. It could start a wedding album, could be who they called for the hair and all the run up to it, so taking memories of how the wedding was organised. It could easily be a baby book to add in all the tuck spots where you get like gift cards and the baby's wristbands and things like that. Oh, speaking of wristbands, I found this today. I made this ages ago with Tiger's Eye. And I thought I best wear it because I hadn't. It was still in a little bag. I popped it in after I made it. Oh, Molly is an awesome name. What's he cross with? Do you know? A whippet and a what? Because Luna's a whippet Sharpie. And I'm thinking the whippet's the little monster inside of her, not the Sharpie. So every time she misbehaves, I blame the whippet. So again, we've got another pocket there and a pocket there. And it can go on forever and ever and ever. So I'll do all the rest of the pages similar or the same, and the front and the back, and all those can fit in all the different size tags because they're all different sizes. The front here, I want to add tags or the month, the year, and I think I'm going to go with, oh, look at that, I folded that over because it hasn't glued down properly. I think I'm just going to add that, because it will contain tags like that. And then with a less thick pen, that is not a black. Have I got a black one? I will have. 2 seconds. It'll be behind us. Oh, my legs are seized up off sitting. Well, bear with, I'm just grabbing a black pen. This one will do. And with this, what I'm going to do, pull that down, and with going onto fabric, go a little bit slower than you usually would, especially with fine liners and things. And it's pretty much the same as working on paper. It's just more absorbent, and the more you do, the more you learn. I could actually No, we'll not. I'm thinking I like that. I don't know if I like the writing or not. I might change it. But if I do change it, I'll just stick something else over the top and hide it. But I think it's going to be lovely. So what I'll do is I'll continue and finish mine off. I still need to put the pictures up of Colour Your World that we did on Sunday. If you did miss that, I think you should go back and watch it because it was lovely. It was super enjoyable, and yeah, I could do on the rainbow. I'll probably go in and doodle around the hearts and things on the rainbow. But if you go back and watch Sunday's live, we did Colour Your World, and the theme is green and growth, and basically keeping things clean and simple, rather than overthinking it. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. Maybe join in with Colour Your World. It's a good thing to get a little bit of inspiration when you're stuck with your mojo a little bit. I mean, we all suffer from it. I have for a few weeks. I've not been doing much, really. So, yes. But with this, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope I made sense. If I didn't, we can always carry on with it. Thursday, I think we're going to get the jelly plate out because I've got a plan, Stan. And we're all going to do some jelly printing first because I need the papers to do the next thing. So we will see that. Have a lovely week. I will see you Thursday at 7 p.m. And messages if you need anything. Again, goodie bags are on the web. The new stuff, I think it's pretty much gone that I added the weekend. I don't think there's much left at all. But if you do want to have a look, go and have a look. And yes, have a lovely week. I will see you Thursday. Bye for now.